The $30 billion carbon tax cover-up has been exposed. This costly cover-up coalition hid a secret government report proving the carbon tax scam commits $30 billion of economic vandalism. The culprit of this cover-up is the Environment Minister, who has a profound love of orange jumpsuits and handcuffs. He did it to protect the leader of the NDP's pension. These champagne socialists are not worth the cover-up or costs. Why hasn't this Environment Minister been fired for misleading Canadians?
The Honourable Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Finance.
Mr. Speaker, the average income in Calgary Forest Lawn is $35,000 a year. The average person in Calgary Forest Lawn can only dream of having an income of more than $250,000 a year. But their MP thinks that the average person earning $35,000 in Calgary Forest Lawn should pay tax at a higher rate than a multi-millionaire making a profit of more than $250,000 a year. That is shameful, Mr. Speaker.
I know this is the 5th week in a row that the House is sitting, but I'm going to ask all members on all sides, please, to not use your voices unless you're recognized by the Speaker to ask a question or to answer. The Honourable Member from Calgary Forest Lawn.
Looks like she has a PhD in whackonomics. Facts are like common sense in this government and not so common. This proud socialist Environment Minister's woke, radical, extreme agenda sent 2 million Canadians into a food bank and 1 in 4 into poverty. His government hid a secret report that proves the carbon tax scam cost Canadians an extra $30 billion. If anyone in the private sector covered up a $30 billion loss from shareholders, they'd be fired. So how the hell does this guy still have a job?
Hear, hear.
The Honourable Member has to be this is a message for all Honourable Members. You have to be very careful about the language that you use in the House.
That was parliamentary.
Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Finance.
Mr. Speaker, let me share some economic analysis, and I quote, "Here we have a monstrous policy of transferring wealth from wage earners to asset holders, from the working class to the wealthy. Here we have a policy that is specifically designed to transfer wealth from those who earn wages to those who earn capital gains through their assets." Who said that? The current Conservative leader. He was railing against the holders of assets and claiming to support working people. But we learned last week that is fake populism.
Yeah, cut her off.
The Honourable Member from Caribou, Prince George.
After 9 years of this NDP Liberal government, Canada's on track for the worst living standards in 40 years. Now the Prime Minister's radical Finance Minister are hiking taxes on farmers to pay for their inflationary spending, all during a food crisis. A new report indicates that the Liberals' job-killing tax hike will cost average farmers 30% more in taxes. Canadians know that when you tax the farmer who grows the food, tax the trucker who ships the food, it's all Canadians who pay the price. How is that fair?
The Honourable Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Finance.
Oh, not her again.
Mr. Speaker, as the proud daughter of a farmer, I know the huge contribution farmers make to our country. And that is why I am glad that with these tax measures, we are able to increase the lifetime capital gains exemption to $1.25 million for each farmer in Canada. I also know that farmers are hard-working people. They're on the side of the working people, not on the side of the multimillionaires. But that's not the side the Conservatives are on, Mr. Speaker.
The Honourable Member from Caribou, Prince George.
More Canadians are struggling to feed their families. 25% of Canadians are living at poverty. They can spin this 100 different ways, Mr. Speaker, but Canadians know the truth. First, this government punished Canadians with a carbon tax. Now they're imposing a job-killing tax hike on the people who produce and provide the services we need to survive. Farmers, welders, plumbers, home builders, doctors, and small business owners will all be decimated by this hike. Will the minister commit to exempting any Canadian earning less than $120K a year from this job-killing tax hike.
Yeah, I like that. I like that amendment, actually.
The Honourable Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Finance.
Mr. Speaker, the Conservatives are showing that not only are they fake populists, they're populists who can't do math. We have been really clear that the new level of capital gains inclusion kicks in only after each individual has made $250,000 in capital gains, and you can do that every single year. That's the reality, Mr. Speaker, and the Conservatives are ashamed of themselves.
Order. Order.